Do you like to party? There we go. I always know there's going to be a few party guys in the room, and Baruch Hashem, we don't disappoint, but let me tell you something. Even if you're a closet party guy, and you didn't raise your hand, you ain't never seen a party yet. The Talmud says, Kol misha lo ra simchas beis hashoeva lo ra simcha biyamav. If you didn't see the joy, the happiness, the amazing party that happened in the temple every night of Sukkos that was not a Yom Tov or a Shabbos, you ain't never seen a party yet. They would get out literally dozens and dozens, uncountable amounts of musical instruments, and they would sing songs, and they would dance all night long, juggling torches of fire and cups of wine. What is the nature of the joy of Sukkos? That the greatest party in history was on Sukkos. What is it about Sukkos that of all the Chagim, of all the holidays in the year, it's called Zman Simchaseinu, the time of our joy? Every Yom Tov should be a time of joy. As a matter of fact, we have an obligation of V'samachtu b'chagecha. We have an obligation to be joyful on every holiday. Why is Sukkos called Zman Simchaseinu, the time of our joy? Imagine you have a guy who is quite the party guy. He eats too much, he drinks too much, he's living life large, he's partying till late into the night. He's living hard, he's living fast. He knows it's not going to give him great longevity or anything, but what's life about? Live hard, die young, and leave behind a good-looking corpse. And then at the age of 53, he has a massive cardiac arrest. They save his life, they rush him to the hospital. He needs quadruple bypass surgery. They give him the surgery, he's in post-op for a couple of weeks, and a few days before they're about to release him, they start having a meeting with him. So the doctor is coming in saying, hey, listen, you can't live like that anymore. You can't eat like you used to eat. You can't drink like you used to drink. You can't party all night long. You got to get to sleep. You got to change your whole lifestyle. And the guy's like, yeah, I know. I knew this was coming my whole life. I've been dreading it, but whatever. I got to do it. So he comes out, and he starts living clean living. And guess what he discovers? It's actually not bad at all. He's not hungover in the morning anymore, and he feels like he has more energy. He's able to run up and down the steps. He gets to see his family more. Like, this is actually really cool. I wish I would have known about this earlier. It's amazing. Imagine the joy. We go through a process of teshuvah, of repentance. And on Yom Kippur, we go through a process called teshuvah mi'ira, which means repentance out of fear. We're sitting there in the synagogue and they're reading, who will live and who will die? You're like, oh, okay, I'll do the right thing. I don't really want to, but I'll do the right thing. I'll start living cleaner. Sukkos is when you actually start to do it. You start living cleaner. You're not just in synagogue praying and kind of in the hospital. Yom Kippur, like the hospital. We're going to do some surgery, change ourselves. Remove all the bad, so to speak. But then we get out and we move into the sukkah. And the sukkah is amazing. You're sitting there in God's embrace. You're having meals with friends and family. And you're partying too, but it's a different kind of party. It's a holy party. You're singing songs of devotion. You're saying over our Torahs. You're inviting guests in. And you discover this is really cool. This is amazing. You're dancing in the temple all night long with fire juggling and wine, but it's a holy kind of party. And guess what? It's amazing. And you're elated because when you were partying the other way, it always felt wrong. When you were busy gossiping and eating the wrong foods and doing the wrong things with your time, you always had that little bit of guilt. And now you're out, you're living like you're supposed to be living, and it feels amazing. It's the greatest possible joy. It's teshuvah me'ava. It's repentance out of love, out of the great love, because now you realize this is what you're supposed to be doing. And you're so happy that it feels amazing too. I give us all a bracha. And this Sukkos, we should really revel in the joy of proper living, of learning how to get the most out of life, but in the most elevated and beautiful of ways. And we should make this Sukkos true to its name, Zman Simchaseinu, the time of our joy. Thank you.
Amen.